Trustswap Nation, yo, what is up? You know the voice. It's your boy Pistol. Guess where I'm at? I'm coming to you from the Great White North here in Canada. Summer's done here. Maybe winter's done where you are, depending on where you are in the globe. It's September. It's back to the grind. It's back to school for some. Holidays are over, and it's time to talk about the biggest week in the history of crypto. I know it might not feel like it, but guess what? It's merge week. It's the Ethereum merge. It's like a day and a half away from happening. We're going to break down what you need to know. We're going to break down what people are saying about it. We're going to talk about other things in the Trustswap ecosystem. We are going to break it all down on another edition of This Week in Trustswap. Let's go! And like I said, it may just be the biggest week in the history of crypto. But I woke up this morning and it was pretty red out there when I checked the old portfolio. So the question is, was the merge already priced in? Are people buying the news and selling the rumor, or whatever the saying is, buy the rumor, sell the news? It doesn't matter. But the merge is coming regardless of all of that. And maybe you don't even know what this is. Maybe you haven't even heard anything about this. Maybe you don't follow the crypto Ethereum ecosystem. But we have a statement right in front of us here from Trustswap CEO Jeff Kerdakis. I will read out to you, and maybe it can kind of give some context to what's going on this week. The merge represents a historical transition in the Ethereum ecosystem from an inflationary to a deflationary currency. Post-merge, Ethereum will be running on proof-of-stake validation, where the transaction fees are the primary fees sent to the validators. Previously, in proof-of-work, it was the inflationary, newly minted ETH that was issued to miners. This means ETH is about to become a lot more scarce in comparison to if it continued on as proof-of-work. While many of people have concerns about the decentralization of ETH on proof-of-stake, it could easily be argued that it is now far more decentralized, as anyone can stake their ETH or join in pools and become a validator within minutes. On proof of work, to become a validator, you'd have to physically purchase and install mining hardware that uses copious amounts of electricity. ETH proof of stake is a step in the right direction for sound money, the environment, and arguably decentralization. So it's coming. Now, proof of stake rewards will be given to people that stake their ETH instead of the miners getting all of the rewards, and it's better for the environment as there will not be as big of a footprint as all the energy that mining rigs use to break down the code to validate transactions on the Ethereum network proof of work are gone now. And that also, another little side tidbit I'll share, something that isn't really that known, but the price of Ethereum will improve over time because the miners have to pay for their mining rigs. They have to pay for their electricity bills. And how are they going to pay for that? They do that by selling their ETH rewards. So there's always a lot of sell pressure there. So now that the rewards will be going to proof of stake, who are notoriously known as hodlers, the stakers usually are just going to keep holding on to the ETH instead of having to sell it so that they can pay their bills. And another thing that's going around the interweb, if you will, is the concern of scams. And the Ethereum network and some in the broader community have been using the shorthand ETH2 to refer to the proof of stake layer. The Ethereum foundations acknowledged that this could lead to confusion during the merge and warned against scams trying to take advantage of users during this transition, by making them believe that they need to take steps to upgrade to ETH2 or swap their current tokens for new ones. There is no ETH2 token, and there is nothing more you need to do for your funds to remain safe. So if you come across anybody trying to scam you or trying to hold your hand through some sort of process to either get new tokens or claim new tokens or whatever, don't be fooled. You don't have to do anything. I know this is hyped as the biggest event in crypto history, but it's actually going to just go off without a hitch. You won't even notice anything. It's scheduled for, I think, 32 hours or so, or 36 hours or so. It'll be, which is going to be the middle of the night where I'm at. So it's just going to go off. I know it's like refueling a jet mid-flight, but we won't really notice anything. We don't have to do anything. So that's all you need to know about that. Don't get fooled into any scams. But the bottom line is Ethereum 2.0 will be a big deal, but no matter what happens, the real issue will be whether Ethereum and the rest of the chains are actually adopted for use in mass market applications. Like whether they will find wider use cases beyond those in crypto currently. At Trustswap, we're betting that they will, and you can be sure our company will remain at the forefront of the crypto value chain, adding value to customers. And let's talk about this worst case scenario. This was stated by Ivan A. in one of the AMAs he had last week with the Velis blockchain. But worst case scenario, just a hypothetical, if crypto went to zero overnight, Trustswap is currently at an all-time high for stablecoin holdings. So hypothetically, if our revenues halted and every token went to zero overnight, Trustswap would have 14 months of runway on stablecoins alone to continue its mission of bringing crypto to the world. Obviously, that's a huge hypothetical. I don't want to scare anybody. I think the Verge is going to go off without a hitch. I think some of the Ethereum minds are the smartest people in all of Web3, in probably all of tech, if I'm being honest with you. So I'm not too worried about it. I think it's going to go off in the middle of the night. No worries. I'm going to wake up and it's going to be another day. Anyways, moving on. This news coming out today. Trustswap Launch Advisor. So if you are wondering about what's going on in the Launchpad portion of the Trustswap ecosystem, Launch Advisor has been announced. So now you become the key decision maker in whether Trustswap hosts an upcoming whitelisted Launchpad that has gone through our internal vetting process. So you have the say now. If you're still feeling bullish or if you're feeling bearish, do you want us to go forward with a certain launch? You get the information. There's a questionnaire you fill out, and you get to give us the feedback on whether you're thinking yay or whether you're thinking nay on a certain launch pad that we've been kind of looking at. Your responses are totally secure and will not be shared to third parties. They will be used for improving the internal processes and operations at Trustswap Incorporated. So the potential launchpad that was announced today is Acquire.Fi. So I'll give you a little rundown on what it's about, and then you make sure if you feel like participating, you can go to the questionnaire, fill out your thoughts. Obviously, you should probably go to their website, Acquire.Fi, to check out more in depth what you want to see, what you want to learn about them. But I'll just give you a little brief overview here. It's a real yield from fractionalized ownership of crypto companies, traditional businesses, and risk-weighted assets for all. It's the first ever crypto M&A platform. So M&A platform meaning mergers and acquisitions. An exclusive Web3 deal flow. Investment pools offering fractionalized ownership of companies and assets represented by NFTs. There plans to be a secondary marketplace giving liquidity to investments. There's also potentially or supposedly going to be sustainable real yield from revenue earning businesses like farms, schools, factories, etc. for all. Under the mergers and acquisition platform features, there will be exclusive Web3 M&A, buyer support, business valuations, vetted deals. Under the Acquire Pool tab, under the Acquire Pool features tab, there will be $100 to $100 million ticket sizes, fractionalized ownership, NFTization, real-world assets like businesses, real estate, etc., luxury goods like Rolexes, Ferraris, sustainable yields, revenue-earning businesses. Now, it's going to be the ACQ token. It's going to be ERC20, fixed supply of 300 million, and it's going to be a micro-cap market cap at the IDO. The ACQ investors are granted tiered access to Acquire.Fi exclusive deal flow and fractionalized acquisition opportunities, reduced platform fees, dividends on fees, governance council participation, holding incentives, and staking rewards. So there's going to be a platform utility, liquidity rewards, referral rewards, access to deal flow, allocation to acquire pools. So having said all that, some of the highlights mainly being business framework for onboarding M&A clients already in place. There's already a legal framework in place. There's already a tech stack already in place. There's already exclusive deal flow funnels already in place. The TGE is planned for the end of September, and platform MVP launch Q3 2022. So that would be the end of September as well. So basically, what they're trying to solve, crypto is tired of printing yields from inflationary tokens. Acquire.Fi offers you the chance to own part of a Web3 company, traditional business, or RWA and earn real yield. So fill out the questionnaire with whether you're interested in the project or not and why. Obviously, that was a mouthful. I just spat out basically what was in our announcement channel. You will want to go to the Acquire.Fi website and do a little bit more digging to see if it's something you're interested in, if you would like Trustswap to support this launch, and if you're in the long-term staking pool, you would obviously get access to this launch. Now, I will give you another little teaser that I overheard while listening to that Ivan A, Trustswap COO Ivan A's AMA with Velas last week. And if you haven't checked that out, it's about an hour long. You could go to the Telegram channel and scroll through some of the pinned messages to find that. It was on Twitter Spaces, I believe. So yeah, you could just listen to that whenever you have spare time. There's a lot of good little nuggets in there. But one of the main ones I picked up on was in the AMA last week, the Launchpad team is prepping to launch a project very, very soon. This isn't the Acquire.Fi, I don't believe, but what they're preparing to launch already has 150 million app downloads. So that's a huge number for a potential launch. And in some Middle Eastern countries, this app has more downloads than Uber and Lime applications. So I'm guessing based on that comparison that it would potentially be some sort of ride-sharing token or something like that. That's just speculative by me, but that's really exciting. And again, that may be coming down the pipe on the new Launchpad Advisory Council. So maybe you'll get to vote on whether you think that's a yay or not. But 150 million downloads sounds pretty enticing if you ask me. And just another little tidbit here before I let you go. The Trustswap VIP Community Council NFTs are now being issued. So all 5-year 100K swap stakers get both the NFT and exclusive access to the VIP Community Council chat. This is the Diamond Hand crew. This is what people should be striving to do. They should start a 5-year lock, slowly keep adding swap to it month by month, maybe week by week if you can. Keep chipping away. Take advantage of what right now, in my opinion, is super cheap swap and start adding to that 5-year stake. Build your way up to the 100K club and get your NFT and get access to the community council chat. Basically, you're a shareholder in that chat. You will have immense say in certain directions that Trustswap is to go. You'll have access to all the C-level staff and your voice will be definitely heard there. But that was a mouthful. That was a lot right there. That's all I got for you this week on This Week in Trustswap. So make sure you have a great day. Make sure you have a great September. And hopefully this merge goes very smoothly. And remember that crypto is risky. DeFi is risky. You can lose what you put in, but we're headed west. This is the frontier. It's not for everyone, but you're glad we're with us on this journey. Next time I talk with you, we will be in the post-merge world. It's a brave new journey. Let's have some fun and let's go to the wild side. This is the frontier. I'm Pistol. Peace out. Pew pew.